Hi, I'm Jakob from Rabaconda, co-founder. So we are here at the 6 days of Enduro in Italy. It's a beautiful landscape. The race starts tomorrow. There are really nice mountains. And I actually have a plan to take my adventure bike 790 and go for a little tour in the mountains, find some nice tracks and so on. So I have still actually stock tires on my bike, which is a Metzeler Karoo 3. Wonderful tire, on the road, maybe a little bit gravel, but when you want to go more off-road, you need something else. So I actually have a plan to change it now before the going out tomorrow to another tire, which is MotoZ Tractionator RallZ. I really like it for doing a little bit off-road. So we will walk you through the steps how to change a tire on an adventure bike. So first I'll actually change the machine to 21 inch, because the front tire is 21 inch. So Rabaconda works from 16 to 21. So that's the first thing. So another thing, actually, I have a 28 millimeter adapter that we have in the adventure kit, if you have the full adventure kit, or you can buy it separate. So this is for the, for example, for KTM big adventure bikes, the right adapter to hold the wheel. The valve out. The whole process takes actually not so much time, maybe 5-10 minutes, but there are some things I would like to put a little bit your attention. Now, one of the things is this bike has a tire pressure monitoring system. So that means that there's a small sensor inside around the wall, which is made of plastic. So whenever you start breaking the bead, changing, make sure you take really good care of it. Okay, now you ask, what does it mean, good care? First, when you start breaking the bead, start a little bit away from the sensor, so you leave the sensor till the end. When you start dismounting, again, start a little bit away from the sensor, so you can, do no damage. And when you mount the tire, then it's better actually to put first the part with the sensor and then work the rest of the tire. So first thing, like I said, we come more or less close to the tire pressure monitor, which is here, and I start actually breaking the bead from here. So, look, that's the way we do it. Okay, I'm very careful with the sensor, which is here. Then just flip the wheel and do the same thing from the other side. Again, sensor is here, so I let it a little bit away and then start breaking the bead from here. In the end, you can do pretty much even with your hands. So now the next step is getting the tire off the rim. So I'll use some tire levers here now. I'll do it away from the sensor, so make sure it doesn't do damage. And we go. If you want, if you really are very careful about your rims, you want to use rim protectors here. So that could be something that that helps. Okay, and now just go around the. Like I said, I leave the for the end. So to be really careful doing that. Okay, good. So first side is open now. Then I flip the wheel again to actually push off the tire completely. I leave the monitoring system here on the side to make sure it doesn't get any damages. And find a good spot and just go out with it. Okay, that's the thing. The tire is off. Yeah, so here's the new tire, MotoZ Tractionator RallZ. So I have very good words about it. So good for doing some off-road, extreme off-road, you know, whatever you can do with the rally bike. So few things to keep in mind. First, to ease the change of tire, always good to have some lubrication. Here I have tire fitting spray, which is actually very good for tubeless tires because it kind of dries out and really seals the bead on the wheel, so it keeps the air in. Okay, so my bike has two brake discs in front. Some guys for rally actually take one away, but I have kept both because I do asphalt sometimes as well. And actually this tire has a specific direction, so there are small arrows on it which direction it should roll. Now, being symmetric, it looks like you can easily, you know, doesn't matter which way you put it, but it does. You have to see if your bike has something specific for the speed sensor, and this bike has a specific part which is for speed sensors, and it's on the right size. So yes, I have to take care of what's the direction of the tire. So yeah, the tire goes like this. That's the right direction. Good. So yeah, first you mount the lower side. You basically go with your hands whatever you can, as much as you can, and you can actually push it on. It's not like changing enduro tires with mousse. And then we'll keep the sensor again in the beginning, so we don't do harm. We go as much as we can with hands, because it's changing, you know, why use the tools when you can do it easily. Okay, now the last part is gonna be a little bit more difficult. What's the trick? First, you close, you lock one tire lever here, and with the second one, basically, you with 2 seconds on, sorry, you go actually small bites and just mount it. Okay, make sure, like most of the damage that is sometimes done because the tire doesn't enter into the drop center from the opposite side where you make force. So that's really critical, that you actually make sure that it falls into the drop center from the opposite side from where you are mounting it. We go nice and slow, nice and easy, not too much damage for the rims, because we like the rims nice and clean. Okay, once again I make sure it's in the drop center completely, and then we continue. Okay, voila, that's it. So next step, I will start the compressor and install the valve, and we'll continue.